Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are my first to see my videos. So today I'll be using white chocolate to decorate some different images that I wanted to put on a cake. And I just went ahead and clicked the images that I wanted, put them on a whatever program you have in order to get them on and print them on a paper. And what I'll do is tape it on, but it's kind of hard. So if you could use it without taping it, go ahead and do that, because when you pull the tape off, it ends up moving the chocolate. So you don't want to do that. So the chocolate that I showed you previously was I made it for the remote control mold, and I told you it was a very rich chocolate. It was too soft. Was breaking. It was taking long to harden. And so this is what I had left over, and I just melted it a little bit. I showed you how it was hard before when I put it in the fridge, and I guess you could pipe it, which actually I will do. I will pipe that same chocolate with white chocolate in another video to see how long, if it will pipe or if it will melt when it does pipe. I want to make some flowers with them. So I ended up mixing this with ganache, of course. Sorry, with heavy whipping cream and the chocolate that I have. And I'll be honest with you, I love how it was coming out. It was a little bit runny, but once you control it, you really couldn't control it in terms of stop running, but you could not press it as hard. Squeeze as hard. So I'm just using wax paper that you would use for like the microwave, and just to do the tracing. But I'll tell you, this one was an epic fail because the chocolate was so rich that it would not get hard. No matter how long I kept it in the refrigerator, it did not get hard. And so basically what I did, I just scraped it off and saved it, which it's now harder in the fridge, and that's the one I will be using to make flowers. So I went to try and get the chocolate chip, regular chocolate chip, and try it again with the better chocolate melt to see if that would work. And then I completely forgot when I went to the grocery store. So I had white chocolate that I've used for chocolate melt, and I'll be showing that too, how that came out. That's the thumbnail that you saw will be that white chocolate that ended up working. Like I said, for this one, I love how it was coming out. It was consistent. It was pouring out. You had to control the pouring. You didn't, you kind of not squeeze so hard the bag, but if you just be careful that it doesn't pour out too much. And it wasn't hot at all. It was a nice consistency. So I was doing this in order to decorate a tiramisu cake that I'll be making for a gift. And I wanted to just take these little chocolates and see which one I would use just to put in it. It's not a big cake, so I actually don't need all of this. I do need the 18 and maybe the name, and the extras would have been just whatever fit, like the butterfly and the different decoration would just be an extra if it could fit on the cake, because I also want to make some little, around the borders of the cake, do something, flowers or just a little piping or something like that. So I'm not sure yet what I'll be doing. So look out for that video as well. I'll link the remote on here to show you how it was that I did strawberries remote and Rice Krispies with this chocolate ganache. And so I had, hey guys, if you haven't by now, please take this time to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you could be first to be get my videos. I did those three things with this mixture right here, and it hardened, of course, but for whatever reason it wouldn't harden in this situation. Maybe was, I thought maybe it was the ratio between the heavy whipping cream and the chocolate, but I remembered that it was hard to take it out of the mold for the PlayStation remote control that I did the mold. I'll link that again so you could see that video. And but I wasn't, it didn't waste. I just scrape it off with a butter knife and I put them in a container, which again is harder now, and I'll be able to try and see if I could make flowers out of that for the tiramisu cake. So I kind of did the two comparison with the dark chocolate versus white chocolate. And I also did a third one where I dyed. So this is an easy way to take it off the table and transport it into the refrigerator where I left it. So this is the white chocolate that I end up melting. I just cut it up a little bit so that's easier to melt, and then put the heavy whipping cream. This is the one that I use. And now I'm putting my little, I call it adapter, in there, and putting on my tip in order to pipe. Now this one hardened, you guys. It was fine, but the only problem I had with this one was that it was stuck in a lot inside the tip. So I had to take a toothpick and keep pushing it up in order to clear it. So it was kind of like frustrating me, but it did work. I took the same chocolate right here, I melted it the next day, and I add purple to it, and I had to literally, up to this morning, it still hasn't frozen. I mean, getting hard, and I put it in a freezer, and it's getting a little bit harder. I'm gonna try and pipe flowers with them in the videos to see if it works. So I like this idea because I could literally ice in my cake with chocolate or ganache and different color ganache versus what I my favorite icing is butter icing, a buttercream icing. So this one took a little bit longer to do. I kept have to stop. I kept have to clean the tip. I kept have to do it. My hands were hurting, but again, it did harden up after a while. I don't know if maybe it wasn't melted enough. It wasn't soft enough. I don't know. Maybe the ratio of the whipping cream to the ratio of chocolate. I know I saw someone said that the ratio for white chocolate is more difficult to work with, where the ratio for heavy or cream to chocolate milk I think 2 cream to 1 chocolate white chocolate, and I think for the chocolate ganache the ratio was 2 to 2. So but I will try this again because I love the idea that it does. So I was doing this design right here in order to put it on the side of the tiramisu cake, like a little design. But we'll see. We'll see when the tiramisu come out. It's going to be my first time making that cake. I am doing it with lady fingers, and so check out my. I'll try to remember to link that video when I do make it to this one, but if I don't, it should be the next video. So now I'm showing you that if you do not pipe the image thick enough, it will break. That's why if you can do different like different, pipe different, like that one broke right there, but that's fine because I ended up saving one of the butterflies. So pipe, do different, more than one piping for each image in case you really want a butterfly and all of them break, that you still have, do like 5 of them, especially if you're not a pro. I'm not a pro, so I saw it, I liked the idea, I thought it was cute, and I really just need the 18 and the name in order to put on a tiramisu cake. But if with the other ones, I'll see if I could just I wanted to put strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries on there on top of the tiramisu cake, but I'll see, because what I have a big stencil that's sitting in the middle that says happy birthday, and it's kind of taking over the whole cake, so who knows, I might not even have space to put all this stuff on there. But anyways, just to show you guys this chocolate right here is chocolate melt with heavy whipping cream, and again, it worked in terms of getting hard, but it was hard. It was getting really hard to come out of the icing tip. I had to keep poking it with a toothpick. The dark one came up fine, was beautiful, no problem, but didn't harden. But again, I think because it was the chocolate that I used was a very, very creamy, rich chocolate. It wasn't really like meant for this. The reason why I say that, because I've done the chocolate mold for the PlayStation remote control with regular chocolate milk, and it worked. Where when I did it with this rich chocolate, it was breaking just while I was trying to take it out of the mold. And not only that, it was just taking forever to harden up. But anyways, so like I said, make different like 2 to 3 of whatever image you want, just in case they both break, you at least have one. So I see people take it like on the wax paper right here for this pretty image right here, and they just kind of flex it and put it on side of the cake. I don't know what I'll do. I just did it just to see how it would work, and I can't wait because I did the cake just now, and I can't wait to see what would actually fit on there. But whatever broke, I just put it back in a glass container and I seal it for when I need to use it again. I could just melt it or whatever. But anyways, I hope you like it. I like this. This is so cute for decoration. It's ganache or chocolate decoration with, I guess, ganache mixing, and it's so cute. So if you like it, let me know. Any recommendation, put in a comment. I'm not a pro at this at all, but it was fun trying to do and learn. So anyway, stick around for my tiramisu cake, you guys. And again, please, if you haven't done it by now, take this time to subscribe to my channel, and so you could also be the first to get my videos.